Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video. Today we're going to take a look at this brand new 2021 and a half MPG 3100BH Bunkhouse travel trailer by Cruiser RV. We're going to take a few minutes, walk you through the inside and outside of the RV, then we'll close it all up, show you what it looks like closed. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, guys, we're now up inside the all-new MPG 3100BH by Cruiser RV. We're gonna start here in the kitchen living room area, and then we'll kind of go to the bunk area and back. So looking straight ahead here, we have the kitchen section. So you have some overhead cabinet space up above. Down below here, you have 3 full extending ball bearing drawer guided drawers. On the side of the kitchen cabinet there, you do see one of the heat vents, your propane leak detector, and then there's also your control panel right there, which has your battery disconnect, on in and out buttons, slide in and out buttons, has some light switches and your monitor panel and stuff all right there. Little double bowl undermount sink. Now there is a sink cover for this. It's taped down to the dining room table, you'll see when we spin around that direction. Electric outlet on the bottom of the cabinet. High-rise faucet. The window behind the faucet there does actually open. Traditional 120 volt electric microwave. You have the hood range and fan, which are 12 volts. Furrion oven with the glass front, the little lit up knobs there, and then you also have 3-burner stovetop there with the flip up glass lid. That glass lid kind of acts as a backsplash when it's up. There is a little storage below the sink also. Furnace return below the oven there. Then you have your electric box with your breakers and fuses, and another heat vent below the refrigerator. Now the refrigerator is the 10.7 cubic foot 12 volt Everchill refrigerator. So you got freezer on top, fridge on bottom, but it is 12 volt power. You can also see a really nice arch to the roof line in here. So they do a real nice high arch barrel rolled roof inside, but that also continues on to the outside as well. You'll see that when we get out there. So it's a real nice arch system to it, just to try and, 1, make it taller in here, but 2, on the outside, just to get things to roll off the RV a little bit better. You have the tri-fold sofa that flips out into a big bed here, so you could sleep a couple adults. Still room to walk around it if it's out. The booth dinette will make a bed if you need, again, extra sleeping space. There's also some storage, little cabinet doors there on each end that open up for storage. USB charger port on the back of that dinette seat right there. You have nice big windows in the slide out section here. They all open. Pull down blackout shades. Now back this direction here, you have your furnace and air conditioning control. On the right here, we'll pop up a picture of this so you can see this a little better, but you do have quite a bit of pantry or linen space. Same thing down below. On the left side here, again, we'll pop up a couple pictures of this so it's easier to see, but this is your bathroom area. Starting up top there, you can see there is a fan up there, LED light up there. There is also an air conditioning vent in there. Entry exit door right here. Foot flush toilet. You have some storage below the sink area, and then a traditional wood medicine cabinet also. skylight up above the shower area there. It basically just has a shower curtain that comes with it with a little crossbar there. ABS surround there to protect the shower wall. And a little tub area. Now the tub's probably about 6 inches deep, so you could give a small child a bath if you needed to. But overall, pretty decent sized bathroom here. Plenty of room to get in and out and get dressed. And the door actually has a lock on it also. Back here you have the little bunk area room. I've got the upper bunk here put up into storage mode there just to kind of give us a little bit more headspace when you're sitting down in the seats here, maybe playing a video game on a rainy day or watching a movie at night. Now this will also flip out into a bed down here. So these little cushions can be used kind of individually or push them close together. But one of the things that's kind of nice on this is it still allows the door to open. Some brands I've been in, when these things are out, they block the doorway, which isn't real great, kind of a fire hazard. But they do have an emergency exit window just in case, but it's kind of nice. This one can be opened up properly. Now looking over this way, you do have some storage area right here. I like how they kind of use this little storage area as steps to get you up to the top bunk over there. It's kind of cool. Window over there does open. LED lights up there as well. Air conditioning up here. Now this one was ordered with 2 air conditioners. So this is the second air that you're seeing here, which does have the wall thermostat over there on the wall. TV hookups and stuff again right there, guys. It's pretty easy to get to if you need to, and there's USB charger ports also. Now behind the door here, there is an electric outlet down there too. Up here you have kind of your little entertainment center area here. So you have the Furrion sound bar, which does have a radio built into it. You have HDMI inputs, USB input there, so you can kind of hook up some things, and auxiliary inputs, Bluetooth. There is some storage below right here. And then obviously you could mount a flat screen TV here. There's a little bit of accent lighting there. And if you needed to go with a little bit larger TV, you could probably remove this decorative board up here if you really wanted to go to a bigger TV. Bedroom area right here. Hanging closet on both sides of the bed. Then you have some overhead cabinets. This bed is a king size bed. Now this bed has a new sliding feature to it. So I could unlatch this bed, slide it to my left or slide it to my right, kind of giving myself more space if I needed to kind of get dressed in here or something like that. There is also some storage underneath of there, but it's open on the sides again, so everything could kind of slide if needed. When you slide that king size bed all the way over one direction or the other, you basically turn it into a queen. So if you wanted to slide it all the way over and still sleep there with 2 people, it's basically a queen size bed at that point. Now another kind of cool thing, they do have a little shelf underneath of the hanging closet area there. And under there's a light along with USB charger port and electric outlet. There is up top a roof vent in here. Again, air conditioning vents. And then you have TV hookups if you wanted to, again, put another TV in here. Now there is a little bit of room to scoot around the bed, but you obviously can see there's 2 entry doors, so you can come in from either side if you want to. And the windows in here do open. But overall, a really nice family camper here. Does a really good job in the overall construction. 5-sided aluminum constructed RV. Has the Azdel composite sidewalls instead of Luan board when it comes to how the fiberglass is attached. Really nice setup. You have a 2-inch heat duct blowing heat into the enclosed underbelly area. You know, you've got deep tent safety glass windows, again trying to help keep it cooler in here. Just a lot of really nice features crammed into this RV. But we're going to take a minute, run you through the outside of the RV, then we're going to come back in, close it up, show you what it looks like closed. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, guys, we're now back on the outside of the all-new MPG 3100BH travel trailer here. We're going to start on the door side and kind of work our way around the RV. So up front here, you have a large pass-through storage compartment. You have an LED light strip across the front. You can also see the aluminum tube framing there. Now, you can see the big black rectangle there in the floor. That's a flip-up lid, which exposes the roll-up storage tray, undermount storage tray there. So you can stash some stuff in there, drop it below floor level, and kind of cover it up. So it's one of those things that you probably don't want to put the stuff you need to use every day inside there, but you could put a lot of your dirty tools and things like that that you may only have to use on occasion inside there, kind of hide it down there. Or maybe even throw some firewood or something underneath of there a little bit. You know, just something that you could put under there. Big baggage doors, again, big storage compartment area there, so it's kind of nice to see they do put oversized doors compared to some other brands. For example, you know, this little bitty door here. So a lot larger doors, and it has the slam lock baggage door, and they're held up by magnetic clips. You have deep tent safety glass windows. Nice thing to have. Some RVs are just clear glass. So it's definitely going to help you with UV protection and stuff of fading out the inside of the RV, but also just makes it a little bit harder to see in the RV throughout the day. Down below, you have the power stabilizer jacks down there. So you push a button, the jacks come down, touch the ground. Now they just stabilize, they do not auto level kind of thing. So you do still have to kind of level up the RV and then put your jacks down to stabilize everything out. Now you can kind of see the blue light there underneath. So there is a little light underneath there, just kind of, again, shining down to help you see around the RV at nighttime. Now back underneath of there is also some low point water drains that you see pop up in that picture there. Power awning with the LED light strip built in, kind of close to the side of the RV there. And the arms are adjustable and tiltable for water runoff purposes. And you also have the manual override in the front headpiece here. So there's a little rubber plug up there. You can pop that out, put a socket ratchet in there, and crank it in case of an electronic failure. It is a 12-volt motor system, so as long as you got a good battery, you should be good to go. Same thing with those power stabilizer jacks. Those are also 12 volt. You do have a window inside the entry door, a little bit larger entry door than some lightweight models. You also have the larger folding entry handle to get you in and out of the RV. And there is your model number next to the entry door there, 3100BH. Also the sticker about the climate defense, which does have the enclosed underbelly heat duct blowing down into the bottom. And also you'll see your 3-year limited structural warranty. That's a really nice feature to have. Not all RVs have that. Some are just a 1-year warranty on the RV. So the 3-year limited structural warranty does cover things like, frames, axles, your sidewalls, roof, floor, construction against defect. Now, if you let it leak or you do something bad to damage it personally, obviously that's not going to be covered. But structurally wise, a lot of things are covered against defects and stuff. So again, nice little feature there for the Cruiser product. 6-gallon gas electric water heater right here. You can kind of see under there the electric button in the lower left corner, your 1 1/16" drain plug in the lower center section there. 2 outdoor speakers up top. You also have your stove exhaust vent up there. Double axle, drum brakes, easy loop hubs. Now you do also have a TV hookup just above the tires there. So if you do want to set a TV outside, you've got a cable outlet there along with an electric outlet. Now, one thing that's a little different, you have the More Ride step going in and out of the RV with the adjustable feet. So triple step getting you in and out. The step flips up inside the door when you're traveling, but it does hold up to 500 pounds. And it also doesn't shake the coach as bad when you're running in and out of the RV. Now back here on the bathroom area, the bathroom door, you have the traditional triple entrance step here. That's just a hover step. Now those steps are only rated for 300 pounds. But you do have 2 different style steps on the RV. On around here to the back section, you also have an outdoor kitchen area here. And basically you have 2 pull-out drawers below the refrigerator there, full extending ball bearing drawer guides, an electric-only refrigerator, some overhead cabinet storage here, electric outlet in here. You do have a 2-burner gas stove top. And you also have a sink area here with hot and cold water. Little pet-friendly leash latch on the back corner down there as well. Get on around this pole here. To the back of the RV, you have a traditional 4-inch square tube bumper back here. Spare tire mounted to that back bumper. It is pre-wired up top there below the center running light for an observation or backup style camera, depending on what you like. Furrion observation camera is what it's really kind of meant for, so you can use it while you're driving down the road or when you're kind of backing up. A really, really nice high arch to the exterior roof. You also seen that when we were inside as well. But a really nice high arching roof there, so things are more likely to just roll off as far as leaves, twigs, debris, shed away water and stuff on a rainy day kind of scenario. Now there's gutter rails that run down both sides of the RV with the gutter spouts also, but they also put a little track just above the slide outs, which are kind of acting as, again, gutters as well. Now, over here in between the slides, you have sort of your little docking station hookup area here. So you have your detachable power cord, your freshwater gravity fill, outside spray port, city water and black tank flushes, and you also have your cable and satellite inlets as well. Down below is your dump area for your gray and your black. Always best to pull the black first, get the nasty stuff out, then pull the gray and rinse out that hose a little bit better for you. Again, guys, don't forget to check out Couch's RV Nation. They are one of the largest internet wholesale dealers in the country. Will definitely save you guys a lot of money on a new RV if you're interested. Now down below here, it's a little hard to see, but you got your freshwater tank drain underneath that lower section down there. The other side of the pass-through storage area here. Now, there is a solar prep hookup on the side, this front corner right here. So if you wanted to do a portable solar panel, there is a plug-in right there. Basically, that wiring runs straight to the battery so that you can charge up your battery system if you're boondock camping. One advantage to portable solar panels over roof mount solar panels is sometimes when you go to a campsite, there's trees in the way. So a portable solar panel, you can actually move it around, obviously, it's portable, and try to get to the sun if needed. So that's one little difference. Now, obviously, you got to put it in your storage compartment or find some place to put it kind of scenario when you're traveling, things like that. But so you got some advantages or disadvantages. They chose to go with the portable version if you wanted to do that. On the corner here, you do have your sticker information here. So the first sticker you're going to see pop up is the gross vehicle weight sticker. That sticker basically gives you your production date, your VIN number, some information as far as what you can load the camper up to maximum. So that's real important, not to exceed that gross weight. The next sticker is going to be your unloaded vehicle weight sticker, which basically tells you what the RV weighed when it rolled off the factory assembly line. Very important information there for your towing capabilities of your truck. Next sticker is going to be your cargo carrying capacity sticker, which just basically kind of tells you how much you can pack into the RV before you exceed that gross vehicle weight. And then last but not least, your tire sticker, telling you your tire size, along with your tire pressure. Very, very important, guys, to check your tire pressure. Tires are only rated to hold a certain amount of weight at a certain pressure. If you let that pressure drop too low, your tire can't hold the amount of weight it needs and can blow out fairly easy. Now, on around here to the front section here, you have a really nice, thick, heavy-duty, 3/4 fiberglass front shell. You can see the LED light strips kind of built in there. The lower portion is a metal diamond plate. Two 20-pound propane tanks with the auto changeover regulator. It has the hard bottle cover, ABS cover there, which is on the ground. The unit will come with one deep cycle interstate battery from Couch's RV Nation when you purchase from them. It comes with 0 from the RV manufacturer when you buy one. So make sure if you're not buying from Couch's that you at least get one from whatever dealer you might be buying from. There is room to do 2 if you wanted to do a second battery. Now, this customer chose to order the Blue Ox Sway Pro hitch aftermarket and put on the RV. So that's what that bracket is that you see right there. That bracket does not come from the RV manufacturer. You can see the big headpiece down here as well. Again, that's something that you can buy aftermarket. There's many, many different brands out there. I do recommend getting some sort of hitch for weight distribution and sway. Talk with the sales guy about that, and they'll kind of put you in the right direction for the RV that you need. 2 5/16 hitch ball in the front, heavy-duty safety change, 7-way electric Bargman plug for your lights and brake wiring and everything. Power tongue jack with an LED light built in, manual override also there. And then you do have another little pet-friendly leash latch on the front right here. So you could leash up your pet in the front or in the back of the RV. It's kind of nice that they actually have 2. I know it's not a real expensive feature, just costs them a few bucks, but it is nice to have it in 2 different places there, depending on where you might be setting up camp. Now on the roof, guys, remember, when you do get up there, make sure there's nothing sharp or anything like that in your shoes. But you do want to get up on the roof of the RV from time to time, check it for, seal leakage and anything like that. Just kind of check around, make sure your plastic roof vents and stuff, your plumbing stack vents, those type of things are still in good condition. If they look like they're starting to dry rot out or crack on any RV, because they all pretty much use about the same thing up there, just kind of get up there, check it, and replace it as needed. Definitely want to keep an eye on that type of stuff. Now we're going to head back inside. I want to close this thing up for you guys and show you what it looks like closed. All right, guys, I wanted to show you what this back bedroom looks like closed up. So I have to set the camera down here and go up front and actually run the room in from the control panel here. But I just wanted to kind of show you what happens, how this actually works when it's going in, and then also what it looks like going out. Now, when this slide comes in, it's a 12-volt electric slide motor. It's a worm gear system. It kind of comes up a little bit above the floor and then comes straight in after that. Now you can see here, very tight fit back here. I cannot open and close the door to access this area back here. So you do have to open the slide to technically use the back bedroom if you want. Now going back out, you just push the button the opposite direction and it goes straight on back out. You want to make sure that there's nothing in the floor when you're bringing this thing in or out kind of scenario. Real important to make sure that everything's clean because the slide will run it over when you're bringing it in. You kind of hear that ratchety sound maybe. I don't know how well the mic picked that up. But that ratchety sound lets you know that it is all the way open or all the way closed. We'll be right back to the front slide. All right, back to this front slide here. Again, your slide buttons, guys, are right here on this control panel. So bringing in the front slide, we just push the button. The slide kind of tilts, again, kind of coming up above the floor a little bit. Now, if I needed to stop and go check, when I'm running the slide out, if I needed to stop and go out there and check a, water pole or electric pole, slide, trees, whatever, you can go out there and kind of check on things and then continue to run it out after you know it's safe. Now, when this slide comes in, it basically comes right up against the bathroom wall there. So you're not getting past this section really. But again, you do have that outside bathroom door. So if you're stopping at a rest area or something along those lines, you could go into the bathroom if you need to from that door. If you needed to come in here, get to your refrigerator and load it, if you're stopping at a grocery store or whatever, you could again come in here, load the refrigerator with food. You can get to your kitchen cabinets and drawers, all that stuff is accessible. You could fully get to both sides of your master bedroom if needed. So if you had to stop at a rest area or something and sleep for the night, you would have to bump out the kids' room for the kids to sleep back there. However, you could put down the dinette, let somebody sleep there. You could also put, let somebody sleep on the couch basically without having to open up the slides. Now, if you wanted to put the trifold fully out, you would have to open the slide to do that. But one small person could sleep on the couch, one or two small people could sleep on the dinette if needed to with the slides closed. All right, guys, I hope that gave you a good idea on the new MPG. Really, really nice family coach here, the 3100BH. Thanks again, guys, for checking out my videos. Really do appreciate you guys a bunch.